recording. All right, guys, welcome to Daily Call 9:05. It's Monday, and we just recently went to an event, and it was super powerful. And I'm going to bring Mike onto the line. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Drew's got to talk some real nuggets since he was at that event.
Yeah, but they signed an NDA.
All righty, guys.
Hey.
That event was, wow. Mike, I feel real bad for you that you missed that event. It's totally understandable in your position.
All of us.
But, oh, my God, this event. I have to say, I was at the original, very first Empower event, the first Don't Be a Wussy, and this event, what the two founding members, Dave and Dave Sharp and Dave Wood, said in that first event has come full circle, and the vision has been completed. And so it is amazing what they have done. And the version 2.0 of the Empower Network that's coming out, they dropped in $3.2 million into this new system. I was just telling Mike, I was talking to Mike before we jumped on this call, and I said, Mike, when they debuted this system, when they showed us what this thing could do, if you don't know Empower Network, you don't know the 2 days. They love to do a lot of funny character stuff, and at these events they'll dress up in costumes, and there's a lot of funny ha-ha stuff. And so when they debuted this thing, Dave Sharp comes out dressed up as Steve Jobs, like with the black shirt, the glasses, he's wearing the jeans and everything. I mean, a full-on, like, Steve Jobs presentation. He even had a slideshow and everything. And then that's really unlike them, because they usually don't go like slides and stuff. They just get there and talk. So, and the reason why I bring that up is because, when you look at an Apple product, the interface and how you utilize it and everything, it's very, very clean. And it's very easy to use. It's very fun to use. All those types of things is kind of like what we associate with Apple, high design, high-end product, right? And so I have to say, with over 15 years of experience in technology, working for a .com startup myself, I have to say personally, I felt like they really did justice to paying an attribute to Steve Jobs with this new version 2.0. I think they kind of did it more as a funny ha-ha, but from my point of view of paying tribute to Steve Jobs and having a user interface, a mobile application that is so clean, so simple to use, and fast, hands down, I think they did a most excellent job. I would be very proud to say that, in tribute to Steve Jobs, this version 2 is fantastic. I mean, it's the ease of use, the way that you can, post video, post to your blog, post from your phone, whether it's a video, audio, text or whatever, any of those kinds of things. It hands down, it was super simple. I mean, I could teach anybody non-computer literate how to use this thing, and within an hour they can be posting live on the internet and be just as powerful as any other, veteran marketer, right? And so this new interface, me personally being in the game, is a game changer. If you're calling in, you don't know my background. I work for an email hosting company, top 10 in the world in terms of largest. And so, I compete against the Googles, the Yahoos, the Microsofts. And so when we talk about revolutionary products, things that are going to be game changers, I have hands in the trenches, experience dealing and competing and doing those types of things, and winning deals that are in the hundreds of millions. And so I got to tell you guys, this is a game changer in terms of what the technology is going to bring, and in terms of what the competition is going to be able to, what this will be able to do in terms of our competition. Our previous platform, we were trying to compete with, the WordPresses and stuff like that. And we did a very good job in terms of doing that with our ability to rank content and stuff like that. But this new version takes it to a whole new level. I think before we were competing side by side for business, and that's very common. But here, you are now looking at the ability to replace business. Okay, and when I mean replace business, I mean instead of competing and using multiple platforms and all this stuff, I'm talking about replacing WordPress.com or WordPress.org. I'm talking about replacing Tumblr. Like, you don't need it anymore. Right? That's how powerful this platform is going to be. And so, if you're curious about this, connect with whoever invited you to the call. But I didn't really want it to be so much more of a sales call. I wanted to provide you guys value because this event was super powerful in what it's going to do. It literally is going to change the industry. Empower Network changed the industry with 100% commissions for network marketing, and this is going to change the game for bloggers, online marketers, people who do video, all this kind of stuff online, social media. The levels at which this new platform can go to is, just like the book that we're reading right now, The Magic of Thinking Big. However big you can think is how big this platform can go. So is it possible that down the road in 5 years we can be competing directly against Google for search? I believe so. Because if you have this much activity, this much content being created, Empower Network is now the, below 150 Alexa ranking. I don't know what it is right now. And we've done that within a year or 2 years. So if all of us are just creating massive amounts of content on this thing, and then you can build in search into it. My company built a search into our email platform, and it's full text search. There's no reason why you couldn't do such a thing on this platform. So this platform is just super powerful. It's going to be a game changer. I'm still even trying to this day, trying to wrap my head around thinking huge. Okay, not even thinking big, thinking huge, because this is going to be a game changer. Things that were announced here and how you can utilize this platform has changed everything because of the way that we're going to open it up, the way that you can have multiple blogs within a singular user interface, the way you can now have any domain name attached to your blog. This is game changing. One of the things that they announced here, and they did a press release with the Denver newspaper, which was that, this is going to compete directly against WordPress, directly against Tumblr, right? Things of those natures. This is going to be a very, very social platform. So in the near future, could we be competing against the Facebooks and the Twitters and stuff like that? Most definitely. Most definitely. I would not doubt that at all, just because of the flexibility of this platform. Okay, and so there are all kinds of golden nuggets. That's what I'm going to just drop about the new platform because I'm super excited about it. Welcome to the call. We're just chatting here. We were just talking about an event that I just recently went to, the Empower Network event out in Denver, Colorado, and so we were just talking about the platform. And right now I'm going to get into, we had a lot of great speakers at this event. A lot of the top leaders inside Empower Network were at this event, and they were just dropping all kinds of good golden nuggets for mindset. We do mindset on this call, and so they were just dropping all kinds of things. Vic Strauss House was there, and he did a presentation. It's so funny. Every time Vic goes up and speaks, and I've gone to the last couple of events, he drops like so much knowledge in a short amount of time, and it's just like super powerful and just really precise. And so he was one of the speakers that just dropped all kinds of golden nuggets, and I'm going to be spreading out his golden nuggets throughout this week of what he did. And then some of the other ones, Tracy Walker, Nicole Cooper, they both got up, and their presentations that they gave us were like just fantastic. Nicole gave us a good breakdown of 5 steps from a book of, I think the book was called Getting Started or something like that. I have to look back at my notes. My head's a little bit in overload still, just because it's like just action-packed for like 3 days in a row. And then all the other speakers that got up there and told their stories and the successes and the challenges that they went through. It was a fantastic event. I definitely think it's always hard to top your first event, just because it's your first event, and the energy and everything that's in the first event is different. And so I think they did a very good job coming very, very close to topping that first event. I don't know. I haven't decided whether or not it has topped the first event. But in terms of a product launch that's coming up, this is definitely a game changer. And so this event was great, fantastic. I would say compared to all the other events that I have been to, since the first one, this was definitely my second most favorite one, right? Obviously, I went to the first one. That was still my favorite. But this one, I have to say, topped all the rest of the ones that I've gone to, just because just the announcements and the style and class that they did this one, they really went all out. They had a Emmy Award type thing for videos and stuff that they did, and it came out really great. And so it was really good. So let me drop into some of the golden nuggets and stuff that they started putting out there. And so one of the things, and even Vic really emphasized this, which I think is really great, is mindset. He said the first thing you need to do is develop and build your mindset. He said it doesn't matter how much marketing you do or how many things you learn and all this stuff. He said if you don't have the right mindset for business, if you don't have the right clarity in what you're trying to achieve, he said you can have all the skill set that you want, you can be doing all these marketing things that you want, but you will never reach your income goals until you develop and do the personal development and develop the mindset that you have, right? And so if you're not developing your mindset, you will never achieve the success that you're dreaming about. So I think that's great because, I mean, here you are on the daily motivational call, right, developing your mindset, right? And that's what we focus on, is developing our mindset, doing the personal development, growing our mindset, reading the book, like, The Magic of Thinking Big, right? So you're on this call developing your mindset, right? So what is that? That's a clear indicator that you're in the right place at the right time doing the right thing, right? You're developing your mindset. So you're like our motto, we're developing the greatest community of people developing the mindset to win, right? And here's Vic, a multi-millionaire who's, in Empower Network, his first, when he first got into Empower Network, he generated over $700,000 of income in like 2 weeks, right? So this is somebody who knows how to create money, right? Not just make money, create money. And he's giving you the advice of develop your mindset. If you're on this call and you're looking at, like, how do I increase my income, somebody that has much greater income than probably most of us on this call has just given us the golden secret of develop your mindset and you can be successful, right? And so you're in the right place, right time, doing the right thing, right? And in doing the right thing, one of the things that Vic said was, in your income-producing activities, the first thing you should do is your mindset development every day. That's an income-producing activity, right? If you're not sure what income-producing activities are, they're things that you do to create income. And his number one first thing that he does every single day, develop his mindset, right? So I don't know about you, but multi-digit millionaire, and you saying develop your mindset is the first thing I do, I'm damn sure I'm getting this call every single day to develop my mindset, because if a double-digit multimillionaire is telling me the first thing I do every day is develop my mindset, well, yeah, the first thing I'm going to be doing every day is developing my mindset then. You know what I'm saying? Right? We've got a model, right? Doing that modeling, I don't know about you, but I'm going to model what I want to be like, right? It doesn't mean I'm going to be exactly like Vic, but if I want to have similar things like Vic, I want to have nice cars, have a nice house, be able to spend the time with my family, have a great income, not have to worry about how much money I'm going to make, how am I going to pay those bills, I'm going to model somebody that's doing it, right? And Vic is doing it. So if he's telling me the first thing I do is develop my mindset, well, the first thing I'm doing is develop my mindset then, right? So I'm going to be doing those types of things. So it was really fantastic in that regards. The other thing that I thought was very interesting about the entire event is everything that we are doing on this call was mentioned throughout the event. So every speaker that was talking, they were giving these little golden nuggets, and they would mention something, and I'd be like, that's funny, we're doing that on the daily motivational call, right? Nice. They would say something about mindset, I'd be like, that's something we're doing on the daily motivational call. And they'd talk about reading, and I'd be like, well, we read on the daily motivational call, we read a book, we'd be going through the chapters, and we'd be, like Mike would say, we're studying these books, right? We're not just reading them, we're studying these books, right? Because if we study these books, we're developing our mindset even better than just reading, right? We're really pushing ourselves, expanding ourselves, stretching ourselves. So this whole event, I'm like going through and I'm listening, I'm taking notes, and I'm recording videos, I'm doing interviews, and I'm hearing all these people talking, and I'm like, wow, there's so much similarity between what is happening at this event and exactly what we are doing on this call. And I'm listening to these multiple, six-figure, seven-figure, eight-figure earners talking, and I'm just like, oh, that's funny. We do that on the daily motivational call too. So, I mean, in terms of, taking action and getting more confident, I'm super confident now that what we are doing on this call, the community that we are building right here, right now, the action that we are taking right now is the exact action, the exact income-producing activity that every single person on this call needs to be doing and is doing because you are on this call, right? Developing your mindset to win. And you're doing it right now by being on this call. So just being at that event and just seeing and hearing everything, wow. Wow, guys. I mean, like, the things that we talked about in the 50th Law, right, when we were reading that book, the things that we're doing from The Magic of Thinking Big, the things that we're going to be doing in the next book that we bring in here, I mean, we're on point. And then the things that are coming out with this, the Empower Network version 2, I mean, you just keep taking massive amounts of action, and I would be hard-pressed to say that you won't be successful. Because if you just keep doing what you're doing, growing your mindset, taking action, right, doing the things you need to do to grow your business, you're doing all the right things at the right time. Where you are with, if you're in this business in Empower Network, and many of you are Empower Network people that are on this call, this is like getting right in and being right in front of a .com that is about to, like, explode and make tons of money, right? So if you could be inside of Facebook long enough that when Facebook IPO'd and they went kaboom, right, and all those people became billionaires overnight, well, that's like the position that you are in right now. And all you got to do is just stay in front of the wave. Stay in front of the wave, keep taking action. You're in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. You keep tuning into this call, developing your mindset. And in terms of developing your mindset, the thing that I would say is not only are you setting yourself up to be in the right place for this business opportunity, but you're really setting yourself up for being in the right place at the right time, taking the right action for a lifetime. Yeah, I want you guys to get that. What you're doing right now, developing your mindset, growing, and doing your personal development, and you learned in this book, The Magic of Thinking Big, that it is up to every single individual to do personal development, right? Personal development is 100% your responsibility. So if you want to be successful in your business, then you're going to have to do personal development, and it's up to you to do it. If you're on this call and you're a student, if you want to be successful in school, you want to be successful as you get started in life, that personal development side of things is 100% on you and your responsibility. And the sooner you realize that the personal development is all on you, it's all your responsibility, it's up to you to do the reading, it's up to you to listen to the audios, it's up to you to study the books, right? The sooner you get that, the sooner you can start achieving massive amounts of success, right? Because you're going to be developing your mindset. You're going to be playing on the same field with other people who have developed their mindset, right? You can think about, relate it to sports, right? Think about, going to the Super Bowl, and, there's a team who's been playing every single game, right? The team players have been playing every single game. They never not played in a game, right? They've been practicing. They never miss a practice. They're working out. They're going to the gym versus a team who skips, working out. Skips a practice here or there because they didn't feel like it, right? Or they didn't play that game because they were a little bit tired from the last game. Who do you think is going to win that Super Bowl? I'm betting 100% on the team that did 110% every single day in and day out, right? And that's your mindset. So if you're doing that, you're developing your mindset day in and day out, you're gonna win every single time against somebody who's not. It is impossible not to win against somebody who is not developing their mindset, right? Doing personal development. So this is 9:24. Mike, I know I took all the time, but if you want to jump out here for a few minutes and do it, if you have questions, guys, if you have questions, I would be happy to answer some questions. Mike, if you want to jump out here, just drop some hotness on this.
Sure, no problem. No problem, my friend. Well, first and foremost, foremost, I'm glad you were out there representing. I was one of the fortunate people that was actually in the I'm in the a leaders chat. So it's about 7 different people in that chat, and out of 7, I think what 5, 6 top 200 in the Empower Network. So they were constantly chit chatting most of the weekend. You can tell when they were kind of all together in one place because there wasn't any updates. But when they were spread, when they were spread around throughout the conference in the city, they're updating each other on what's going on. So I'm just sitting here reading the chat. So it's like I'm not there physically, but I am there because I'm getting all the information. When everything was released, it was right here in the chat, and then I started making videos. So I kind of got a head start on all the guys based on everything they were putting in the chat. And I must say, we're on this call. We're at a good place. We're definitely at a good place. We're still growing, and just to understand that mindset is everything. Your mindset. It starts with your mindset. What you think. Thoughts that go through your mind. And are you able to actually take those thoughts and take action? All that's your mentality. And being on this call every single day and helping us to grow this call every single day is going to help you and your future teams or your current teams as well. It's a very important thing to always keep in mind that your mindset is going to keep you going through it. When he mentioned Vic, the first thing he did was work on his mindset in the morning. I thought about my morning. The first thing I did, I woke up this morning, I watched Thank God It's Monday by Eric Thompson. That was the first thing I watched. After I fed my son, I got on the internet. It's the first thing I watched to get your juices flowing, and he gave me the 3 steps to success. And I took those. I made a video right after that, and I got into creation mode. I mean, it was maybe 6:30 in the morning, and I'm already in creation mode. I'm on my deck out in the back shooting videos before 7 o'clock even gets here. It's because I put myself in that frame of mind early to start taking action. As soon as I didn't have breakfast yet or anything. Watch the video and I say, let's do it. Let's get some action. Let's get some things done, and let's do it right now. And before you know it, I'm like, all right, cool. Everything calmed down. I had got 2 videos shot. I did a couple of updates on Facebook, found a couple of great images to share with the network, a couple of great things to write about on my different profiles. And then I casually got ready for the day job. And now I don't have all this pressure about, what am I doing in my business. I already banged out an hour's worth of work before the day even started. So everything I do for the rest of the day is just going to be, connecting with people and doing little, this and that here and there. But it starts with the mindset. By watching that audio, it triggered everything, and it got me moving forward as fast as possible. Right? So if you make sure that the first thing I'm so happy you actually shared that today, Julian, that piece from Vic, because, it's very powerful. And it's something that everybody should be doing every day. And then now that you have today call, be your morning call. Maybe in California with Julian on that side of the country, and this is your day. This is your morning call to get things going. Perfect. Maybe it's your midday like me. So I'm just getting another hit during the midday. And after I get off the call, I usually go out and bang another couple of videos or something like that, or do something on the internet that's going to get me some results today. So guys, you can text motivation to 77948. That's motivation to 77948. If there are any questions for Julian, hop out and ask those questions. No question is a dumb question. All questions are accepted, and we're going to ask them to the best of our ability. But, just seriously, think about that, where this call is, what we've been doing already for practically 3 months or so, just working on our mindset, and it starts there. And a lot of you have been able to do some extraordinary things. I mean, from Becky doing 30 videos in a day, that was literally her mindset. Her mindset shifted. From making $1,000 a day, period. That's someone's mindset shifted, period. To be able to go back and organize everything, get all the undones done, right? A lot of us can't move forward creatively because there's a lot of undone baggage that we're holding on to that we need to map out, that we need to write out list by list, right? We call this the win list on our call, right? You need to create that list and just start knocking things out. I mean, it could be something from fixing a shelf in your closet to washing your car. There's a lot of undone baggage that you're holding on to that you need to release, and you need to release it within the next couple of days or so. Just start, because you can't rise above your undone undone business. I'm going into a whole nother training right now. It's 12:30, guys. I'm not even going to take it there. I'm going to save that for tomorrow.
Mike, I got a few more minutes here. I actually want to keep going if you're cool with that. Let's just keep
cool
going here. I think we're in the zone. Guys, yeah, I've actually been lining up a few more things for you. I've got a couple of challenges coming up for you. I've got some information that I got from the event that I want to share with you, and they had a few different strategies here, and one of the strategies that Vic had and stuff like that. So come ready tomorrow to be taking some serious, massive amount of actions. We're going to really dig into your business. We're going to really dig into your mindset and what you're doing every single day, all day long. And some of the things and tips that they gave at this event, I was like, wow, that is super fantastic for people to be able to go in and look at what am I doing every single day, and how am I going to achieve the goals that I've set for myself. And the techniques and strategies that they gave at this event, I think will really help some of the people on this call be able to fine-tune what they're doing and double the results that they're getting right now. So I'm going to be talking about that all week long, and we're going to give you some stuff, have a bunch of challenges. We're going to have one that's a 7-day. We're going to have one that's a 30-day. Both Mike and I will be doing those. Mike doesn't know that he's doing it, but he does now. And, we're going to be getting into this stuff, guys. I've got a lot of good stuff for you. So tune in every single day. Invite people to this call. We are going into game changer mode. What we're doing in the next 60 to 90 days is what I'm calling the 60 to 90 day blitz. This blitz, if you stick with us on this call and you just keep taking massive amount of action, keep developing your mindset, the person you are today will not be the person that you're going to be in 60 to 90 days. I guarantee you that. In 60 to 90 days, if you stick with us, you are not going to be the same person, because we're going to be doing some super powerful things on this call that is going to change your life. Mike, did you want to? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I know you were flowing a little bit off that thing.
No, it's okay, brother. I'm good. I'm going to save that for some piece during the week. That thought popped into my head while I was talking, so I'm actually going to craft a training that's going to be catered to that. So I can give it to you guys so that you can actually go out there and take action right away and get the undone done. Cool.
Since I did ask if you guys have questions, I want to just open the lineup. Is there a few of you out there that they don't have any questions or wanted me to touch on anything? If not, I'll share one last thing with the conference that I think it was really hilariously funny, but yet super gratifying.
Go ahead, share it.
Anyone? No? Okay. So we're at this convention. We've got all of our beast mode there, except we're missing Mike and one other person. And Mr. J.R. Wells, who sometimes comes on this call, was there. And so we're at this we're at the event, and if you've ever heard J.R. speak, he's got a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and when he gets in the zone, he gets in the zone. And so we're there, and I forgot who was speaking, but somebody was speaking up there, and all of a sudden, in the audience, you just hear somebody go, "Breakthrough!" like just exactly like that, right? It's like real loud, and the audience is real quiet, and all you just hear him being like, "Breakthrough!" every single time, like they hit like a bullet point, he's doing this, right? And it just got the audience going, though, because before you knew it, there was a whole section. Breakthrough! And you hear like 20, 30 people doing this thing, right? And then pretty soon, the speakers were doing that. They were saying breakthrough, right? And they were doing it in the same voice. Yeah. And before the end of the event, of the entire event, even David Wood himself was out there. Come on, guys, let's say it. Breakthrough! Just like exactly the same. It was hilarious. And then we got this thing going where it was like they would say breakthrough on one side of the event, and on the other side we were like breakthrough, because we were all spread out. So it's super hilarious to be there and just get like all kinds of recognition with JR just going and just having that mindset. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm going to be me, And I was just going to go out there and do what I do, and he just started shouting these things, and then, like, you know, we were like, breakthrough, beast mode, breakthrough. You know, we were just going back and forth, you know, and we were just being silly, and it was so much fun. And just, I don't know if they're going to publish the videos. They usually do at some point later, but when they do, then you'll be able to see, like, and hear, like, that whole conversation and what happened with that. It was hilarious.
Nice.
So, guys, text motivation is 77948. Text motivation 77948. We will see you guys tomorrow. Get ready for a 7-day challenge that is going to push you 100% out of your comfort zone. All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
See ya.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, take care.